the man just doesn't fall for it. Xiao Mei sneaked behind Mr. Bean, ready to attack again, but the man was busy dancing and directly flipped her over his shoulder, putting Xiao Mei to sleep early. Mr. Bean continued to dance enthusiastically with the other beauties. After the night had passed, his subordinate Dashan finally found his way over. It turns out that the mastermind behind the leak has been found. He is the newly rising internet influencer Sang Biao, who has a huge influence worldwide. More importantly, he is also a favorite of the Prime Minister, so even MI6 doesn't dare to act rashly. Unexpectedly, as Mr. Bean listened to his superior's description, he couldn't help but doze off, leaving Dashan utterly exasperated. It turns out that not long ago, MI6 was hacked, and the information of all its agents was exposed on the internet, which is undoubtedly like pulling the claws off a tiger. With the 9 Nations Summit about to take place, MI6 had no choice but to bring out Mr. Bean, their secret weapon, determined to get to the bottom of the leak case. Although his superior Dahai was very worried, Mr. Bean remained extremely calm. In his view, solving a case like this was a piece of cake. However, things didn't go as the man imagined, because as soon as Mr. Bean infiltrated, he unexpectedly ran into Xiao Mei again. It turns out the woman was a Russian intelligence agent, and her mission was also to go undercover around the man. Seeing the situation, the two decided to temporarily cooperate, while the oblivious Sang Biao was planning the next cyber attack. Seeing this, Mr. Bean immediately tried to take a photo for evidence, but his hand slipped and he accidentally hit the music play button, instantly exposing himself. Xiao Mei, having no other choice, had to capture the man to protect herself. Seeing that his opponent was quite clever, Sang Biao couldn't help but start mocking. Unexpectedly, with Xiao Mei's cooperation, Mr. Bean took the opportunity to slip away. After escaping the manor, he skillfully hijacked the car, but in his haste, he accidentally swapped phones with the female driver. As a result, when he reported to the Prime Minister, it led to a huge blunder, and Mr. Bean was immediately dismissed on the spot. Despite the situation, the man was not willing to give up. He deliberately disguised himself as part of the honor guard to sneak into the castle and then hid inside a suit of armor to get closer to the meeting location. Unexpectedly, just as he was about to expose Sang Biao's true identity, he slipped and flew out, accidentally closing the steel door in the process. A bewildered Sang Biao, realizing that his plan was exposed, decided to drop the pretense altogether. He forcibly threatened the world leaders, demanding they hand over control of the database or he would activate the global missile arsenal. Meanwhile, Mr. Bean, realizing something was amiss, quickly contacted headquarters for assistance. As a result, being too close to the seaside, the phone signal interfered with an old, poorly maintained nuclear submarine, and the number he dialed happened to be the missile launch code. With all these factors combined, the missile immediately shot into the sky. However, since no target was specified, the missile automatically locked onto the nearest large signal source. And as luck would have it, this signal source was Sang Biao's super server. The bewildered man still wanted to escape, but was unexpectedly caught up by Mr. Bean, who knocked him out with a swift move. This world-shocking crisis was finally resolved without any danger. This story ends here.